Alrighty folks, one big bugger and I am coming at you with League of Legends game number 2. My team across the top, yes, we have an Evelyn. No, I don't knock Evelyn. Sometimes can get some not so great enemy players. Unfortunately, this is in spectator mode, which in a way is good, but you can't see the chat. And I actually like to have the chat there. So we're going to do this for now, and I'm going to have it record both abilities, both standard game and spectator mode. If anyone is interested in continuing to follow the series, let me know if you'd rather see replays in spectator mode or whether you'd see replays as I was playing them, standard in that direction. What was I going to say? The reason this game isn't live, I wanted to do my second game live as well, but the reason this game isn't live, it was 11 o'clock at night. It was the only time I got to play, so I had to record live. I mean, I had to do it through recorder because I wouldn't be able to do that much talking. Sorry, my brain keeps stalling for some reason. So I have to bring the second game to you via this. Can you just please? Thank you. So I am laning with the Evelyn, which I always feel is going to be a little tough, but what can you do? Now, my last game was a brutal 4v5 where I was on the 4 side, and that was pretty much a pain in the ass. We'll slow it down here now. It's not a very long game. It was pretty much a pain in the ass having to deal with that. Unfortunately, so to speak, this game is also a 4v5, but it'll end up in my favor. And this Master Yi was just overly aggressive. And I don't know if you saw earlier, but all of our team has healing. Did not mean that. And yes, Nunu is trying to jungle. I don't know if you really can effectively jungle at level 1 or 2 or whatever. But jungling anyways, and he got executed for his efforts. So, a little hurt right now. I know that Yeez wasn't here, or somebody wasn't here, caught a glimpse of him, and then back up. Again, I'm just trying to do harassment, but I realize my mana's low, my health is low, even though I haven't used a health potion yet. Being against Varus and Yi can be a little difficult. And I was I wonder what the range of my spell is here. Test it and realize that it doesn't show your range. Yi doing what Yi does best, but just it's not going to be like that for very long, and you'll see. You'll see why. Just playing it defensive. I know that I wanted Varus down in this lane because it's 2v1 up top. So Varus would have been much better off down here, and then putting and she just keeps getting in the way. And here we go. Yi getting overly aggressive. There's the slow. The tower is hitting him and managing to pick him off, getting first blood out of Master Yi. Again, that aggressiveness. Let's jump back here. And let's slow it down to half speed. You see Yi jumping in, getting aggressive, almost kills her. But I get the slow on him. The tower is tagging him. One more hit. I apologize, and there we go. So managing to get first blood on Yi, although now I've got no mana, and I'm dealing with Varus. I wouldn't say it was the best Varus. Varus, of course, free this week. I'm going to be up against a lot of free champions, I realize that. And I got the advantage of having bought 2 packs of champions and a couple extra champions. I bought Diana, who actually I really like her. I've bought Diana or Diana, however you want to pronounce it. I'm going to pronounce it Diana. I bought her. I bought trying to last hit, but I was never good at last hitting to begin with. Never mind last hitting without runes. But I bought Diana, I bought Malsahar, and I couldn't pass it up. I always liked the Headhunter Master Yi, and it was on sale, so I picked that up as well. Yes, I don't mind giving money to Riot again, despite how much I already spent and ended up wasting in the long run. I don't mind it. You know, there's something she shouldn't be doing. We'll just play it in the tower. I know that's not the best scenario with a Varus, but Varus isn't last hitting either. He's just auto-attacking. You know, so he's not doing much better. And Yi is helping to screw him over. And complete whiff there on the abilities. Was trying to hit that minion and just couldn't. We'll speed this up a little bit. Evelyn going up and around. I don't know what she thinks she's going to do. But there you go. Tried to slow Yi down again, but it didn't work. I don't know who's playing Yi. I mean, he's got a skin. He knows how to play Yi, but at least he knows a basic ability. I think he saw somebody doing it to him. It's like, oh, I'm going to get that and do that to other people. Don't think he quite understands the whole Yi deal. Managing to get the last hit just before the tower. So, yeah, my gold is terrible in here. I just decided to go full AP tank. And, yeah, fortunately she's able to get out some, but here we go. Going after into the tower, and I don't have my slow. No, I want to keep me selected. There we go. If I had my slow there, I might have been able to get Yi again. It really didn't help that their Nunu was trying to jungle. As you see, he's really done very little. I think he does get a kill or two in here, but not very much. And finally, at level 6, I'm like desperate to go back, even though I don't have a lot of gold. And Evelyn here, man, look, doing nothing. She's letting our tower be freely hit. Our Rise had a hard time in the middle as well here. Against Ashe for some reason. I always thought he should be able to beat her, but no. So yes, I blew Ghost because they're going after our turret. And there we go, working to slow down Yi. I get bound up, and Yi will get away. As unfortunately, I'm not able to continue my combo on them. But Shen teleporting down and trying to get in. I throw up my shields, manage to dash in. And Yi with the taunt, not Yi. Shen with the taunt and picking up the kill there. At one point I said something, I forget what, and tried to slow Yi down, it didn't work. And just beating Yi back. I am going for the frick, what the hell is that stone called? Prospectors? I don't know anymore. God, it's been too long. But there we go. Nunu picking up the kill up top. And finally, after Nunu effectively ganks someone, I throw down a ward. Now notice where I'm standing compared to where she's standing. And Yi, man, blowing his ulti, but I get tagged by that, but that's not too bad. Yeah, playing the AP tank. I don't know any builds for it. I didn't bother to look any up, so I'm just going on the recommended items right now, which I know is not the smartest of moves, but here we go. Catalyst Protector. I knew it was Protector something. And here, just, you know, go up. If he's going to come up and hit the tower, fucking hit him. Look at, she's just standing there doing nothing, and our tower is getting beat. And I'm yelling at her, hit him! Because if they hit you, the tower will turn on them, and it's still young enough in the game where the tower can be very devastating. And yeah, in comes Nunu. I did see him come in. I was trying to warn her. It wasn't fast enough, but Nunu starts leaving, turns around, comes back. I know he's in our jungle right now, but going with the shield, dashing in, managing to miss the ulti there, but not able to follow. So I just duck around, and nice damage going out. I see Nunu coming. Yeah, he can slow me, but he just doesn't have enough damage. And just waiting. Master Yi, overly aggressive, and dead. Was not the prettiest back and forth, but we got the kill out of it, and we kept our tower up by a sliver, 115 health left. I think what really ended up hurting the other team was what they were building. I mean, look at Master Yi, Vampiric Scepter. Now he's got cloth armor. What? I don't know what Evelyn's going for. I really don't. Yeah, so poor farming, even though I get kills in this, poor farming, I don't get a lot of gold. And Rise managed to kill Ashe, but is going to get fucked over by Nunu coming up from behind him. And Yi doing a dash in, slowing him in the tower. He decides, I'm going to charge the tower. It has almost no health. And he pays for that. And Shen comes down. I don't know why I blew Ghost there. I think it was an accident. Shen teleports down and helps get that. And then Yi, there you go, gets frustrated, gets pissed off, and DCs. You know he got pissed off and DC'd because he activated his ulti, went to try and kill the tower, and then just was like, man, fuck this, fuck you, and left. I did go Ninja Tabby because we were up against Varus and Yi, so I wanted that little bit of extra armor early on. Let's speed this up now. Throwing down a ward. I'm gonna try and gank up on Ashe here. And she hits Ghost. So not much I'm able to do. I'm trying to, get the slow on her. And there, Nunu comes in. So I back out. Little did I know that Eve had followed. I got enough power that I can survive that. Unfortunately, Rise does not. Trying to get Ashe and just not able to. So frustrating. And, man, Eve. I realize I'm in a little bit of trouble, but I've got enough to get away. I see that Nunu's going to go for the Wraiths. And here comes Shen, just waiting for it. Throw in the Moonlight. There's the taunt. Unfortunately, I'm just outside my slow range. Excuse me, which will allow him to get away. And Varus having his way down in the bottom lane, but Rise will cut that off. I started figuring her out a little bit more at this point. I realized that it helps to have the Moonlight, her passive ability here. Moon Silver Blade. I think this is... No, I'm sorry. But on this one, when an enemy is affected with Moonlight, which There, afflicts enemies struck with moonlight, revealing them for 3 seconds. So I realize it helps to have that on them because then it will refresh the cooldown of my ulti. It won't have a cooldown. Like I said, I just decided to go AP tank, even though Shen is here. I had a feeling I would need survivability as much as anything else. And not doing well farming, man, that's just terrible. Alright, not much going on right now. Now, up here, watch Nunu. You see me coming up to help. I'm right here. And I see Nunu coming down, and I know where he's going. I said, I know, I bet she's going for our blue. And I almost fuck up by stepping outside the grass. And sure enough, look who wanders in. So I'm pinging for help. Waiting, just waiting. Alright, Varus is close enough, so there, activate. And there we go, just blowing him up. Getting Varus the extra kill, and backing off, giving Ryze the buff. The much needed buff for Ryze there. So finally managing to shut down Nunu. Gonna try and cut off Ashe, but just revealing themselves too soon, and I'm not gonna be able to get in there in time. Not overly worried about a couple tower hits if she wants to be dumb enough to come out. Not how you should do things, Ryze. And Ashe, you know, she's pretty aggressive. She's got to be careful. Trying to cut Varus off down here. I don't know why Shen didn't move earlier. Shen missing his taunt. And getting lucky with the jump there that Shen didn't get out of range. I was hoping that I would catch Varus coming back, but no, I didn't. It was a stupid idea, stupid move. I wasted Ghost to do it. Speed this up. As this is just more of a lot of farming and mucking about. With Ashe, you know, you stand behind your minions. Nail your combo on her. Oh, gotta slow this down, I almost forgot. Let's jump back 15 seconds and start this over. You see Nunu coming up and Shen's right here. So Ryze starts coming down and I'm starting to come up into the area. Starting his ulti, but Ryze will get outside and heal just in time. And going on the focus on Ryze, but Shen comes in, now I'm there diving in. And we start to go after Nunu and Ashe, but Varus gets low first, taking him down. And then Nunu is just a matter of time. And Ashe going to go back and preventing that, but taking tower damage, tanking the tower. Will it be enough? Unfortunately, no. Very close, but no, not enough. And I keep getting hit by the tower here because I'm not letting our minions come close enough, so I end up taking a few extra tower hits, like there. And really want this tower. Normally at this level, taking this tower down wouldn't be so bad, man, but without like runes and stuff, man, it feels like it takes forever. We'll speed this up as they're now pushing the top tower, which is almost dead. And slow it down. Unfortunately, Shen in trouble. I believe he killed one, but he's not going to be able to get... No, he didn't kill one. Kind of stupid, man, that... I know there were a couple there, and they just abandoned him. But got the tower for the kill, so that made it a little bit better. Now I'm just trying to hang out and hide a little bit.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And we lose our mid turret here. Not a huge deal. I'm just hanging out waiting, and no, Varus. That was a very cautious Varus, man. Very cautious Varus. But you take a look at Ashe, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 Duran's blades, man. No, no building for Infinity Edge. Boots agrees, 4 Duran's blades. And Ashe is in trouble down bottom, getting killed by Varus and Eve there. Their Varus working down here with a big minion wave, but the second he gets any inkling that people are coming, he just backs out and runs away. I can see, very cautious Varus. It's not a bad thing, but 4 Duran's blades, really? Kaeg's lucky pick? Alright, I know it's GP5, but honestly? On Nunu? And their Varus, what, Hectech Revolver? What? Only Hakarum has the right build, as far as I can tell. So just doing a little bit of farming. And this is what I hate, when you're farming something and then people come in and start taking it. It's like, excuse me? Pinging for the dragon. I know this is something we could have done a while ago, probably it's done several times. I'm like, come on, dragon. Need help with dragon. You see, I did not step close enough to have my orbs detonate. Was not paying attention. So I don't get the refresh on my shield. But finally getting some extra help, and it will take me down to half health, but we do get the dragon. You'd see gold-wise, 24-6, man, and Bot, look at that, just caught out of position. Let's jump back and watch that. You'll see here in just a second. There he is. Hi. Oh, hi. Just blowing him up. I really did feel bad. I hate being on the winning. I mean, if I had to be on the... If I got the ability to choose, of course, I would be on the winning side of a 4v5. I'm selfish just like anyone else. But... I hate winning, being on the 5, because it doesn't feel like a clean win. You know, it's almost like cheating winning. And I definitely hate being on the losing side of the 4v5, because that just, of course, sucks. So, even though I was enjoying playing the new champion, I really wasn't enjoying the win. Oh, why ping and Thrash up top? Just let it go. I decided to go and pick up the red buff here. Speed this up a little bit. As you can see, E falling back. It's like, come on, push the middle tower. It's actually seeming like a good idea. But I pick up Wraiths while I'm at it. I think because I saw them down, I thought maybe they would cross up in this way, but no, they don't. Again, I'm going to go down and try and intercept Varus. I should have come straight this way. I really should have. But I try to loop around, and then I see this. I see Nunu, and he ends up bailing out. And so then we decide to go down after Varus, but he leaves. And we're not able to catch him. You know, so kind of a big lull here. About this point, I'm really starting to get a better feel for Diana, whatever. Starting to get a better feel for, starting to feel a little more comfortable playing her finally. I don't know what they're pinging back here for. I think we went to set a trap, but nobody came up. So it's like, let's get the blue buff. We swing around. There is no blue buff. I mean, the dot wasn't there to begin with, I don't think so. But we do see them in the mid lane, so it's like, alright. They don't know where we are. We know where they are. We are grouped together. So that's just bad news for them as we come in behind them. And you're going to see that they really just kind of try to focus me down for some reason. Some of them seem to. Going after Shen. going after myself. And just wailing away. Trying to get Ashe, and it kind of looks like Varus is going to get away, but Eve will... There we go, pick him up. So only Hakarim got away in that fight, and it's honestly just about over. You'll see here in just a minute, we're going to just mow down this tower. There's nothing Hakarim could do, and he wisely backs off. And give it just a bit longer. Right when I go to teleport back is when the surrender will come in. And there we go. End of the game. Like I said, I don't know, off to an auspicious start, I guess. The first game is a 4v5 where I'm on the 4 side and lose badly. Second game is a 4v5 where I'm on the 5 side and we win swimmingly. So, I don't know. Not the greatest of starts, but again, this did tip me over to level 2. I'm no longer level 1, I am level 2 now. 4-0 and 7 was my score. So, not bad. Their Nunu actually did okay at the start, but then just started getting beat up. Their Ashe didn't do all that great. Their Yi fed out 3 kills. Their Varus fed out 5 kills. And their Hakarim did okay, considering he was 2v1 versus Varus and Shen up top. Their Hakarim was actually doing really good. Whoever that Hakarim is played really well. But my team, you know, did okay. Our Varus was 6-1. I think he only just like got last hits. Our Ryze, you know, he built Ryze. You know, I can't complain about that. Eve, well, I don't know what you can say about that. At least she only died once, and she got a kill, and she got 9 assists, so she did okay. Comparatively, and Shen, of course, Shen was a good tank, so had a decent team. But like on the other team, like I said, Nunu with a Keg's lucky pick. You take a look at Varus. I'm not exactly sure what he was building. A pickaxe, a vampiric scepter, a Hectech revolver. I don't know. And Ashe was finally trying to build for the Infinity Edge, but far too late for that. So, I don't know. That's how it is, folks. I know I'm a little bit rusty in playing the game. It seems I'm a little bit rusty in commentating them as well. And for that, I apologize. Like I said, I'm going to try and do some live ones a little more often. But some of them, if not the majority of them, will have to be through League of Legends Recorder. Alright? So, I don't know. Maybe you like them through... like this through spectator mode, or maybe you'd like them as I had been playing the game. Who knows? At least in this mode I can actually back up if I miss something, so that may be the only reason I stick with this mode. But until next time, folks, this is One Big Bugger. I am signing out, and I'll see you then.